Hello loves and welcome back to my channel. My name's Angelique if you are new here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my 10 tips for healthier hair. If you've been following me for the last little bit, you are very aware that I have been on a hair journey. And this last year has been the healthiest my hair has ever been, so I'm excited to share with you what has been working for me. And I'm also excited because I have teamed up with AQUIS to share with you their new water defense pre-wash, which comes in handy here in LA because the water is so rough, which now that I think about it has probably been the cause to a lot of my hair problems. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump right in and share with you guys my 10 tips for healthier hair. So since I already mentioned it, let's go ahead and start with the AQUIS Water Defense Pre-Wash. Now this is a product that helps with water damage. Now apparently hair is 56% weaker when wet, so the Water Defense Pre-Wash is actually proven to reduce hair swelling by 40%, preventing breakage, split ends, and frizziness. And in case you didn't know, hair is made up of keratin, which absorbs water within minutes of being wet, which causes the hair to stretch and swell. So something that's cool is this pre-wash spray actually prevents that from happening by filling up the hair cuticle before the hair even becomes wet. So I'm also just going to take a second and show you guys exactly how I use this product. I use the AQUIS Water Defense Pre-Wash on my dry hair, which is what they recommend. I spray it evenly throughout, focusing on my dry and damaged areas, and I leave it on for at least 2 minutes and let the coconut oil, aloe vera, avocado oil, and an amino acid blend nourish my hair, leaving my hair softer and smoother. Ooh, and another little tip that AQUIS shared with me is to wash your hair at the end of your shower. I know this sounds weird, but it makes a lot of sense. By washing your hair at the end of your shower means less water time, which means less damage. The second tip is to take a collagen or biotin supplement. Something I highly recommend you do, and I've also mentioned this before, is to go get your blood work done so that way you can see exactly what you are deficient in before you take any vitamins. And you guys know I have been taking the NeoCell for like the last, oh my gosh, almost 45 days now. It really has been helping my hair. I feel like it's thicker at the roots, it's longer, it's glossier, and I can't even begin to tell you how easy the gummies are, but they also make this in powder form, so if you prefer to put it in your protein shakes, highly recommended to take your biotin and collagen for hair, skin, and nails, just all of it. Tip number 3 is to eat the right foods. Eating has a lot to do with your hair and skin health. I know I mentioned this in the last tip, but remember how I said to get blood work done? Well, I recently got a very intense blood work done because I had some things that I had questions about. In doing so, I found out that I was eating completely wrong. I thought I was eating very healthy. Apparently, I need a low oxalate diet. Still learning about this. Apparently, I can't eat spinach, berries, or potatoes. Well, guess what my diet pretty much consisted of. So the moral of this tip is, yes, eat clean, but also take it a step further and see what your body needs. The fourth tip is to use hair products without alcohol. Alcohol actually dries out your hair, causing damage, breakage, making it dry. You do the math, it's not great for your hair, but it is in almost every hair product, which is absolutely crazy. I did not really learn about this till I had extensions last year, and my hairdresser, Drea, was like, no products with alcohol. So, made me look at all my products and realize that everything had alcohol in it. So a product that I highly recommend is the Wave Spray. This does not have alcohol in it, and since I wear my hair naturally curly all the time, I just spray this in and let it air dry, and I have no alcohol in my hair. So just start paying attention, try to use less alcohol, and it'll help your hair not be as dry and brittle. Tip number 5 is one of my favorites and one that my hair craves all the time. Use a hair mask at least once a week, if not twice a week. My 2 favorite hair masks at the moment is the Davines Love Curl Hair Mask. This is great for hydration, and it actually promotes the natural curl in my hair. So the second product is everybody's favorite, is the Olaplex number 3. I started using this when I had extensions, and I noticed how much better my ends looked. So this is a concentrated treatment that strengthens the hair from within, reducing breakage, and just helps the overall look of hair. So I use each of these once a week, and so I do 2 masks a week. Tip number 6 is to avoid daily shampooing. This is not a problem for me. My hair actually does not get oily, which is part of my problem why it probably doesn't grow. I only wash my hair once a week, maybe twice if I worked out a ton that week, but I try not to wash my hair that often because I want my hair to produce its own oils. By doing that, it conditions and nourishes my own hair. So try to avoid washing your hair every single day. Tip number 7 is to use a natural bristle brush. I have known about this trick for so long, but I have naturally curly hair, so I don't brush my hair with this dense of a brush every single day. I try to do it at least 3 times a week. Basically, with having a natural bristle brush with such dense bristles, it pulls the oils from your scalp all the way down to the ends of your hair, also while massaging your scalp, which stimulates hair growth. So by stimulating your scalp, you are promoting hair growth, and by brushing your hair, you are pulling down your own oils, which conditions your hair. So it is just a win-win. This brush does a lot of good things for your hair. Tip number 8 is to use a microfiber towel. So ironically enough, I've been using the AQUIS microfiber towel for like 3 years now. They had sent me a PR package, well, 3 years ago. Anyways, AQUIS says how you dry your hair changes everything. This hair turban and hair towel is proven to cut your hair drying time by 50%. And in doing so, these towels prevent hydral fatigue, which is what we talked about earlier, which is the swelling and stretching of the hair when it is wet, which causes damage, frizz, breakage, just a whole tons of problems that can be avoided by just using a microfiber towel. So it's really easy to use. Just flip your head forward, placing the towel at the center of the nape of the neck. Do not rub, that is key. Twist the towel starting at the crown of the head, then secure it by tucking at the nape of the neck. So basically you're just tying it like how you used to, like an old-fashioned towel. You're just using a towel that actually helps your hair. Which rolls me right into the next tip. Tip number 9 is to avoid using heat on your hair when possible. Better yet, let your hair air dry when possible. Now, I do have naturally wavy, naturally curly hair, so most of the time I do just let my hair air dry. I just spray a little bit of the wave spray in my hair, just let it air dry, and the only time I do use heat on my hair is if I do need to diffuse it, just to give it a little body at the root. I try to avoid heat at all. I maybe style my hair once a month, like actually straighten or curl it. So my tip here is just be conscious of when you use heat on your hair and try to avoid it when possible. All right, we have made it to the 10th and final tip, which is drink more water. I talk about this all the time, but let's be real. Nobody drinks as much water as they should. I know I don't. It has been my New Year's resolution. It has been on my everyday list to drink more water, but even more importantly, after I got my blood test done, I found out that I need to drink even more water than I thought I needed to. So everybody is different. So do your research, see how much water you need to drink, and also just pay attention to what your body needs. So if you feel good with the amount of water you're drinking, then you're probably fine. But just listen to your body and drink the amount of water that you need. It helps with everything: digestion, skin, hair, health, just everything. I know it's something I need to do, so just pay attention to how much water you need to drink. Alrighty, well, we made it through my 10 tips for healthier hair. Every single one of these have helped me so much, so I do hope they help you too. If you guys have any tips that have helped you through your hair journey, please share it down in the comments below. Also, I will be linking a little bit of information about the hydral fatigue, so if you have any questions about that, and also there will be a link for the AQUIS Water Defense Pre-Wash, so if you are curious about that as well, go ahead and check that down in the description box. But that is it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!